Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Lions. And pitching here today, Milt Altman. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
0-1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. He's been pressing a bit at the plate, but that one's well earned. Now, Russ Jung.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, Casey McKinnon.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
No, that's down. Ball.
Blown away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Now 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So in now for Colorado, Julius Fuentes. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Gallegos. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starter for Colorado, Adrian Francisco. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here. Billy Benjamin, the next to hit.
Hey!
Benjamin matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball. Outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cody Berger. There's a strike. Berger with a homer in his last game. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Quick toss to first.
No,
Berger back on a dive. Digging in, Agustin Nunez. Fouled off left side. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive. Berger off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. This looks like extra bases. Headed to the plate. He'll score. It's 1-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count out there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Xavier Carter, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ball.
And that one ripped to left. Base hit. The throw in. Safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Fred Diaz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Rockies catcher, Peter Kondo.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. That one inside. Look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Benjamin on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Roger Perez.
Roger Perez.
This one in the air, right field. And
that's foul.
That is foul. Here's a 1-2.
No, that's out.
Especially with 2 strikes.
On the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Luke Finn digging in for the Rockies.
Hey!
Down the right side, but foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
There's a swing and a drive. Benjamin flying after this one.
Falling over the fence.
Over the
That's
fence,
2 bases.
so it's an automatic double. So a runner at second, 2 down. Montenegro now at the plate.
That's the ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And it's second. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Victor Gallegos.
Victor Gallegos.
And the slider catches the zone. That one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Into center. Perez on the move. Makes the catch. One down. So up next, Forrest DeMonte.
That's down.
He's
That's the ball.
currently the team leader in stolen bases. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The catcher.
Two down, base is empty. Roger Saunders digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Carlo Ramirez. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Goes down looking. Ramirez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Villegas. Double leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game.
Yeah!
Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Speed with a fastball. Russ Jung digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped right center field. Relay throw to second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Casey McKinnon.
Ball.
Outside. Ball one. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Nunez settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Gomez Phelps in his 6th season, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
That's out to center field. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Gomez Phelps aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Backed off the plate that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position.
Ball 4,
even
take
if it's
your
a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4 to aboard. Here's a big power threat. Cody Berger. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That's too low. Ball 1. Berger went deep in his most recent game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch misses.
That's low.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches there. I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
First and second go out here in the last half of the 3rd. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Agustin Nunez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
There's the strike. Late on that fastball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him swinging for the K. So digging in, Xavier Carter. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. Runners stay put. That's ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Will score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now a chance for Red Diaz. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Lord, get it. Way back there and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they add on. It's 6-1. Stepping in the long ball, Grant Victor Gallegos. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And another ball. Brings it in for the third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Julius Fuentes. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit for the Rockies, Peter Kondo. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball there. That one ripped. And
foul ball.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Roger Perez getting ready to hit. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This is smacked left field line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. And just like that, the ice cracks. Maybe he'll finally ditch the parka.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next for Colorado, Luke Finn. This one in the air right field. Nunez. Long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 0-1 now. In the air, left field, Benjamin. On the move as he glides back. And that is that. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Sam Mobley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. See you later. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 17th of the year. And here's the catcher, Roger Saunders.
That missed. That's the ball.
For 1-0. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
No, that's outside.
Nobody
Ball.
on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This ball's chopped on the ground. Villegas tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Two down, bases empty. Now here is Billy Benjamin. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. That's high.
Benjamin launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Cody Berger.
See ya.
Here comes the 0-1.
Just
that
missed
missed.
with
That's
that
the ball.
backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And it's second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Brady Montenegro.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. One away here in the fifth. Carlo Ramirez digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up the middle, Berger gets it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the fifth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Rick Villegas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Inside.
No, that's it.
And that is ball one. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the DH, Russ Jung. 1 for 2.
That missed. That's a ball. Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Will Mars.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Nunez up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And another ball. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1. Xavier Carter, the next to hit. On a line. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That's one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a foul straight back. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Here's a big power threat, Victor Gallegos. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right.
Hey, ha! Nope, ball. No, that's out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Now one in there across the letters. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings and misses. That's the third out. All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in, Casey McKinnon. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Now a pop up on the infield. Gomez Phelps. And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julius Fuentes.
Number 8, Julius Fuentes.
Ball.
Fuentes, 23 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Hoo-yah!
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the sixth. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
That one
Ball.
missing inside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Peter Kondo. In the air, center field. Diaz moving under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th, leading off, Forrest Demonte.
Hitter, number 9,
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Roger Saunders.
Heck what?
And that one wrapped foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Alonso Gomez Phelps. 1 for 3.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1.
Front 2.
In there for a strike. Kind of boxed that one behind the plate, though. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the Lions, the left fielder,
Derek
number
James taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Benjamin
That's high. That's a ball.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-1.
Ball.
Saunders, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Diving stop at first. And very nicely done for the out. Kevin Brooks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And now the center fielder, Roger Perez. That one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, Luke Finn.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Brady Montenegro digging in for the Rockies.
Hey!
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It falls for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Two on, 2 outs.
Yeah.
He's getting
Ball,
a little
that's
frustrated
outside.
out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one fouled hard the other way. Two down. On the inside corner for ball strike 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above. It's at least one nasty pitch.
Ball.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Xavier Carter will hit next.
Ball high.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby. And
No, that missed. That's a ball.
I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Digging in, Russ Jung.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Next for Colorado, Casey McKinnon. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike 1.
Ball.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This to third, Carter. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Julius Fuentes.
Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one lifted to left. Benjamin gets under it, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dustin Herman.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
You hit him.
Hit him.
You got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Victor Gallegos. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one upstairs.
That's a ball.
1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the first baseman makes the catch. 1 out, man at first. Now it's the DH, Forrest DeMonte. He's already homered in this game.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a ground ball. Villegas over to first. That's it out. Roger Saunders digs in now. Ground ball right side. Villegas. Play made, that ends the inning. A new pitcher in the game, Julius Lopes.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Lopes. In his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a 1-2. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the two-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second. Out to short. Now one gone in the ninth. Luke Finn getting ready to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Ball one there.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Sets him down on strikes. Rockies down to their final out. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Rockies down to their last out. Next to hit, Brady Montenegro.
Hee-haw!
2 outs and one in scoring position. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left field.
That's
was
the foul ball.
And he'll see another. And on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long